What's going on, you guys? This is Clay bringing you guys another YouTube video today. This one is going to be a recap of UMG Dallas CHAMPS right here, out here. What's up? Yeah, you guys know I'm going to go through each one of our gameplays like I do in most of my vlogs. I'm going to go through each match, break it down as best as I can remember. But for some reason, when you have a tournament the way we did, where you're just kind of rolling the whole time, things tend to blend together. I'll try my best. We started off against E6 in our pool. It was a little shaky at first. We ended up winning by 1 point on the BioLab hardpoint, which is pretty nice. Not too bad of a start for us. And then carried that on to the next map. Did pretty well on the next map. I think it was Riot, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. I think it was Riot. Ended up 3-0 in them pretty swiftly after the close first map. We ended up winning the uplink pretty handedly as well. So then we went on to play Rod Squad. Rod Squad was another pretty easy match. I'm not sure how anyone else had any real trouble with them. They gave us a little trouble in the search. It was 6-5 in the search, but other than that, the hardpoint was pretty swift. The comeback was the uplink was pretty swift. So we didn't have too much trouble in the first two matches of our pool play on Friday. So we're feeling pretty confident. Hadn't dropped the map yet going into Saturday, so it was a decent start to the weekend for us over at the FaZe squad, FaZe clan, FaZe up, yeah. Then we go on to Saturday. We played the open bracket team, Mutiny. We ended up 3-0 in those guys. They were pretty swift too. I don't know how anyone had any trouble with them either. I think I dropped like 53 or something in the hard point. But like I said, it's really hard to remember these matches because there wasn't really anything that was too difficult for us. We had some really close matches, but there was never any danger of losing a series. We played Rise as the last to sweep our pool, the last match of pool play on Saturday. Beat them on the first hard point. It was close, but we started pulling away about halfway through. And then the Search and Destroy, we kind of gave up a bunch of rounds that we shouldn't have given up on the Solar. A couple rounds, I think we got rounds like 9 out of 11 times we got first blood on that Solar, and it was 6-5. So when you're getting 9 first bloods, you should be winning 9 rounds. So there was obviously at least 3 rounds we gave away right there where we did have first blood, teammates, stuff like that. They actually almost clutched a 2v4 5-5 last round on offense, but I actually they killed 3 of my teammates. I was last alive in a 1v2. Had a pretty sick 1v2. Make sure you guys check that one out. I killed Wheats and then turned on Chino. He's talking to me after the game. Was like, dude, what's up? What sensitivity do you play on? I was like 4. He's like, I play on 3. It was a lot harder to follow you. I was like, yeah, that's why I play on 4. So then we go into the third map, and they actually end up taking the uplink from us. They had a really good showing in the uplink. We just couldn't get anything going. Obviously, uplink's our weakest game mode right now. We need to work on it quite a bit. So we're definitely focusing on that going into practice in these next couple of weeks. So then we eventually went to fourth map and just kind of blew them out on the fourth map. Didn't even really have an issue with the fourth map. So then swept our pool, only losing 1 map. That wasn't too bad. So then the bracket play eventually comes out. We find out that we're playing ISO. We were watching the Denial ISO match going down while it happened, so we knew exactly who we were playing as soon as that match was over. We were playing ISO, and it was actually a really close game. They were winning by quite a bit on the first map, and we ended up bringing it back and having a pretty nice comeback on them. If I'm remembering the map correctly, I'm pretty sure that's the way it went down. We had a pretty solid comeback on them. So, yeah, I think it was on Solar Hardpoint. We played them, and they were up by quite a bit when they came back. So then in the Search, we kind of just had our way with them. Attach had a lot of really nice snipes in that. We were playing our situational plays very well. And then going into the third map, we actually lose another uplink, and it was due to a couple missed throws, a couple greedy plays. All in all, it was we gave that game away. And as you can see a trend here, that was our second map loss of the weekend, another uplink. So like I said, we definitely need to work on our uplink. And then going into the fourth map was just kind of easy again. Our hardpoint is phenomenal, probably one of the best in the game right now. With the way we're playing hardpoint, it's just really nice. We're all clicking on the same page, all slaying the way we need to slay. There would be some times when Zuma would have 52 kills and I would have 45, or vice versa, and it was just awesome to see. The slaying power on this team is immense. So, having to get through each and every one of us to get hill control is very difficult, because you have to go through first probably Zuma, second probably Attach, then third you have to kill Enable out of the hill, then you have to worry about me with a bow holding the spawns and killing you out of the hill from long range. So it's really, really frustrating combo to play against because you have to do all that in like 3 or 4 seconds. Because if you kill the first guy and you don't get to kill me in 3 seconds, then the first guy's already back up running at your face. So, you know, we handed off, or that 4th map, we had a really cool map. And then going into Sunday, we were super, super confident in our team. All of us were having a good time. We gained some really good team chemistry and stuff over the weekend. I pretty much hung out with my team and my team only the whole weekend. You know, we hung out. It was me, Attach, Zuma, and Enable pretty much the whole weekend. And then some nights, like Replays and Cap hung out with us on one of the nights. I think it was Saturday night. Banks was with us quite a bit, and so is Hilton, the guy who owns Threes Up and used to coach a lot of teams back in the day. All really cool guys, and it was a really good time hanging out and getting food and just, you know, kicking it with my new teammates, my old teammates, all my friends, stuff like that. So it was always fun, you know, getting that team chemistry. So then, really confident going into Sunday. We played Envy, you know, we played J-Cap, so there was a little banter going on the night before, and we ended up 3-0ing them as well. First map was Retreat, Hardpoint, and they actually outslayed us on there, I think. Maybe, yeah, I think, I'm pretty sure they outslayed us, and we still won. And it just had to do with rotations. No, wait, maybe it was Solar Hardpoint we played against them. I'm pretty sure it was Retreat, though. I'm almost positive it was Retreat. And then we played second map. We played them on a search that I can't remember what search it was. Let me think. Was it Bio? No. Yeah, maybe it was. I don't remember, man. Like I said, it's really hard to remember. But anyway, oh no, it was Recovery. I do remember. We won Recovery. It was actually not a close game. There was just a lot of clutches and stuff that we had. Like I had a 1v2. Dylan had like a lot of nice snipes. They had a nice 1v3 on us. It wasn't a close game, but we ended up winning it. And then on the comeback uplink, they kind of lost themselves that game. They missed 2 or 3 throws, a dunk, and then they missed that dunk at the end of the second or first half, which would have won them the game in the end of it because they would have been up 2. And then at the very end, when they were down 2, they went for a 1 when I was the only one alive, and they had complete control of our base, and they could have tied the game, but they went for the 1, and then we ended up slaying them out, and they didn't get another 1. So it was really weird, but they lost themselves that game, and we ended up 3-0 them. Like I said, our uplink was looking shaky, so we need to work on that because of obviously the only maps that were even really like too tight were most of our uplinks. I mean, we had other tight games, but the uplinks were the dominant. They were the most prominent is the word I'm looking for of our weakest game types. So then 3-0'd them. We were watching the winners semis on the other side, Denial and Epsilon. We saw the Denial won, so we were like, all right, cool. We match up against Denial. So now we got another rematch against Replays this time and Denial. So they've been looking hot, but then on the Detroit Hardpoint, I just came out firing. I kind of shut Slasher down. He was the one using the bow for them, and I was shutting him down outside the hill while my teammates were shutting his teammates down inside the hill. So I think Replays ended up like 15 and 35 or something like that, and Slasher probably only won a few gunfights against me, maybe 2 or 3, 4 at the most. So it was really just we cruised to victory. We won on the second to last hill. I think I had like 35, 36 hill with like a minute and 40, minute 30 left to go. So we definitely put it on them right there and just gave them the business. And then we went to the second map, which was Solar Search. And again, clutches were the name of the game. The very first round, I think, Replays almost had a 1v3, but I literally, he killed both of my teammates mid-map. And my teammates go, he's going glass. And I go, nah, he's going to come pipe. And I literally went B side or A side, whatever side that is. And I looked at the pipes and I was just staring at it. And you can look on the minimap. I said it as soon as he got the second kill. They're like, he's going glass, and made it a 1v1. They're like, he's going glass. And I go, nah, Chris is going to come pipes. Just because I've played with him so much, I know how he plays, how he thinks. He's an intelligent guy. He's going to juke kill cam and try and get back to the other side of the map as quick as possible. And the quickest possible way is pipes. So I literally go, he's going to come pipes. I pre-aim in pipes, wait like 5 seconds. He comes running out pipes. I get a kill. And then we had another clutch right after that. I think I had another 1v1. Well, I won the first round 1v1. Me and Dylan had a really good play, 2v3. Then I won the second round 1v1. And then the third round I had a 1v2, I believe it was, where I clutched up. We planted the bomb A, and I got a pistol kill, or I got a sniper kill, got a pistol kill, and ended up using a bow to get the last kill. The guy challenging me from bomb. So it was just clutches and clutches and clutches, and we ended up winning that second map. And going into the third map, we were really confident in this map. We knew how to play uplink like we knew what our mistakes were at this point, so we were just making sure not to make as many mistakes as possible, which was our goal. And then we ended up playing the Biolab uplink really well. I'm not going to really explain how we played if you guys want to watch. Yeah, but I feel like the way we play Bio Uplink is a really, really strong way to play Bio Uplink. Still a few kinks to work out, but in the end, I feel like we improved I think our Bio Uplink might be one of our strongest uplink maps. So we ended up winning that and going to the grand finals. And so we were waiting in the grand finals. We were all talking to each other, and we're like, man, we really want Optic in the finals. Like, if we win this tournament without having to play Optic, like, it's not gonna feel like a real win to us, and it's not gonna, it's not gonna satisfy. I mean, not that it has satisfied, but it's not gonna like even quench the thirst or the hunger from beating them. Because we're all hungry to beat Optic. Everyone right now, I don't care who you are, you can say you aren't, say you are, but everyone's hungry to beat Optic right now, just because being the biggest Oregon COD. And having one of, if not the best team talent-wise to ever assemble in COD, it's just one of those things where you're all out, guns out, blazing, going hard to beat them as hard as you can. So we were hoping they'd make that run back to the losers bracket, and we did get that matchup. And a lot of people are saying that they ran out of gas and that they were exhausted, and that those are true things. That happens. You do get tired from playing COD all day, from playing high-level COD all day. Your brain's going super fast. Your reflexes are going super quick. Your reaction time has to be on point for the better portion of 8 hours. Like that is, I know that that's a thing. Exhaustion is a thing. But that's the reason why the losers bracket is so hard to come back through. Why you don't hear of so many teams coming back through losers bracket and winning the tournament, because it's such a difficult thing to do. I've had to do it multiple times now. With TK at UMG Philly, I did it, made it all the way from first round winners, lost all the way through the losers, got to the finals. Same thing at season 1 playoffs, same things at regionals for AW. But nobody ever used the excuse that we were exhausted when we lost in those finals. It's always, oh, you got beat or whatever. So it is an excuse, and it isn't in a way. If you're gonna use it for them, then you got to use it for everyone, and every time that happens, or vice versa. You can't be hypocritical about it. So then we go and we play in first map, and it was Solar Hardpoint. And to be honest, it was just like cruise control. We'd been playing so well, and with the way we were slaying and the way we were killing, it was a really tight game until me and Zuma started heating up at the same time. There was actually a really cool couple of plays that we had in there. We're like in the garage hill, we were just bouncing back and forth from spawn to spawn, me and him and Tatch just all slaying out together, and Abel's just in the hill like twiddling his thumbs. He's like, man, this is awesome, I'm not doing anything. So the teamwork was real. I think our shots were on point. It was very clear that we were out there to win a championship, and I felt like we wanted it more in that sense, because when we went to that Detroit search, it was honestly not the Optic team that I was expecting. The 1v1 that Enable had versus Krim, Krim didn't hit a bullet, and that's a shot Krim hits like 99 times out of 10, or 99 times out of 100. Krim's shot's pretty good, and for him not to hit a bullet there, and then right after that, Enable to have that sick 1v3. And the first round, Zuma gets a 2-piece, and Zuma gets 2-piece, and Attach gets a 2-piece snipe. And like those are the first 3 rounds. When you go up 3-0 in the grand finals, like it's a pretty big deficit. That's half the game away already, 3-0. And then we ended up playing the next rounds really smartly, making a lot of really great situational plays, which I'm proud of my team for. These were plays that we had never discussed, had never strategized. It was kind of like on the fly, like we get a kill here, and they're like, well, what do we do? And then we're like, let's do this, and we're all doing it like perfectly. Like we push this lane, and like the guy on the left watches his left, the guy on the front left watches up there, right there, like perfectly set up without even having to explain it, because we're all intelligent players. So then we go up 2-0, and we're talking to each other. We're like, yeah, we don't want to give them any opportunity. We don't want to give them any chance to come back. We know how good this team is that we're playing against. We want to put this, and we want to put it away now. Put them down and just finish it. Like, I don't even want to give them a chance to breathe. Like, let's just 3-0, get out of here, and be done with it. And we played them on comeback uplink, and they went up 7-3 relatively early. And it was kind of surprising to me the way they went up, because it was just a lot of like one kill changed the entire thing, and it wasn't like they weren't dominating us, but we weren't dominating them. And then it was 7-3, and we literally just like turned up and just started getting every single kill, and ended up like running the score up to 11 like really quickly in like the next 3 minutes, and we actually shaved a minute off the clock. And it was actually, people always say it's only a minute, but in reality it's 2 minutes, a minute on both sides that you're missing out on points for. So we kind of, that extra 2 minutes that we took off the clock was actually really, really important in terms of winning the game, because you take the minute off of their good side, the favored side, you know, maybe like not good side, and then you take another minute off their other side. So you're technically taking away a fifth of the game right there by ending it a minute early. And if you're up by a lot, a fifth of the game is a lot of time. You know, especially if you're down. If you have an extra fifth of the game to come back, then you play completely different, and the game goes completely different. So we played them on that comeback, and on the second side we just had a lot of really good defensive plays, a lot of really good OE calls. Me and Attach had a couple nice kills holding our plat. In all honesty, they could have come back if they had that extra time to as well, because they had us kind of pushed in our base for the last minute and a half, minute or so, and we were just playing on the back foot, and they were just trying everything they could to get twos and stuff like that, but we were just getting that one kill that we needed to sustain, one kill we needed to level out and hold our base. So it honestly just was a combination of us playing really smart situationally, us knowing what our objectives and conditions are to win the game, and how we were going to execute on those conditions. You know, I'm really, really excited for this team going into the Gfinity event and in UMG DC, as well as Worlds at the end of the year. Super, super confident in this team. The work ethic, the motivation, the fire, everything is there right now. We want to win the rest of the tournaments this year, and I hope we can do it for you guys watching these videos. So thank all you guys for tuning in to this stream today, or not the stream, the YouTube video. Well, I always say stream, man. I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to offend you by calling you the stream. I promise. I promise I didn't mean it. And so anyways, I will see you guys on the next video. I hope you guys tune in to the channel. I'm actually just ordered a brand new camera. I'm going to be doing a ton of day in the life, all this like house tours, all those videos with my puppy and stuff like that. Doing a lot more vlogs and stuff like that, just daily stuff. So expect to see a lot less gameplays from me, but make sure you tune into those, because they are probably going to be sick gameplays. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Much love. Peace out.